Hello, Buzzcocks, my name is Hotzy and welcome back to Factorio Space Age here in on Nauvis, where last time we did redesign all our circuits factory. So now I'm standing here at the last pickup station where we still have some leftover blue circuits, and it is, as it turns out, we are not using that much blue circuits at the moment because the main consumers are rockets, and currently from now we are not sending any rockets into space, and the yellow signs, and the only signs where we need yellow is for the electric weapons damage that we're doing. So we are trying to level everything up to level 11. Save follower robo count. Don't think we need that. But today we want to make preparation to go to the next planet. Next planet will be Vulcanus. So let's cue that research. And we have to think about what we need on that planet so we can prepare our colonizer with all the materials. So while I give you a bit of time to think about this yourself, what you think you would pack, there is a bit of cleanup that we still have to do here on Nauvis, because if we look around the place, we have various ore fields that are depleted or miners that are no longer standing on our ore fields. So let's do a bit of cleanup around here and then get ourselves prepared. The mines are mostly cleaned up, and next thing I want to do is have a look at our tech tree, more precisely the ones that are right here at the bottom. So those are the ones that we have unlocked with the research, the electromagnetic research from Fulgura. And the one thing that I want to have is mech armor, and with that we can then also have better batteries, we can have better roboports. So if we are looking in here for the mech armor, we see we're probably missing what we have not shipped from Fulgura is holmium plates. So let's do that. Add holmium plates here, 200. And then of course here on Nauvis we also have to say, get me those 200 holmium plates. We don't need to extract them here because I don't think we need them in great quantities. Then what we also should consider is we have enemies on Vulcanus. And if we're looking at the Demolisher, we see they have quite a bit of healing, so we need to make more damage than that healing. And if we look at the resistance, we see poison has low resistance there, electric also only 20%. Then the next one down here is physical. So what I'm thinking is we have our poison capsules, and that's probably where we lay kind of a trap where we lure it into. But then we will have some Tesla turrets, but probably also some explosive rockets or normal rockets. I'm not sure which one is better. Normal rockets just do damage and don't spread. But as with the Demolisher, each segment contributes to the overall health. Maybe a bit of explosive rockets could actually be a good thing there. So we will have to consider that. And then also materials that we need on our ship. So for that, let's go to our colonizer and add a new section. This is initial Vulcanus supply. And we will probably have something very similar to what we have for Fulgura. Maybe a bit more furnaces. We need solar panels here. 300. We need a few pumps, yes. I think we also need a few of those. Chemical plants, yes. 80. And then also refineries. Belts. And undergrounds. We will have to set up production over there. We need power, we need smaller power. Probably also want a bit of that. And we will need logistics. And of course, let's start with that. We will need pipes. But pipes is probably something we can easily craft on Vulcanus out of the materials that we get there. That should not be a big problem for us to achieve, but maybe also ship material that we will need for our rocket. That would also include concrete for the rocket silo. And I think that does it for now. So while I'm waiting for the holmium plates to be delivered, I can grab the other stuff that I need for the mech armor. And craft myself one of those. I also need this armor as an ingredient. So that will have to come off, which means we will lose a few inventory slots. So I should probably make sure that I put stuff into a chest, so it's not strewn all over the place. And probably we need Tesla turrets on our ship, right? We need Tesla turrets. Oh, we need the ammunition. We need then also the poison capsules. All 200 should be sufficient. And we also want to have rockets. Let's do those kinds. And I think these I will just grab manually and place in a chest so they can be loaded and shipped. Now with all that sorted out, we can have a look at our colonizer spaceship to figure out what we are missing. We don't have that much space left on here, but I think what we are missing here is a few miners. We will get better miners on Vulcanus, but we will need probably a few to start us off. Then we also need a landing pad and we need a rocket silo. And for the rocket silo, we do have the concrete, we do have quite a bit of the processing units that we need. We also need steel. Steel we can get there. We need pipes, we can get there. But we also need electric engines. That's probably not something that we can come across that easy, so let's add them here. And because we will also need to create some electric components, let's also bring along 20 electromagnetic engines, and I do have some on hand here. And what I then need to do is disable personal logistics, disrobe myself, and we also need to get rid of the ammunition. And once everything is delivered to our colonizer spaceship, I can go there as well and make my way over to Vulcanus. And now everything is delivered and I can make myself on the way towards that spaceship, so we can head off towards Vulcanus, where in the next episode we will make a new start on a new planet. Until then, Goodbye.